When people think of cruising, one of the first things that come to mind is the food. People think about all of the amazing options, and the cruise lines work really hard to try to find options to fit every single palate. However, most cruise lines are also willing to offer you extra special upgrades in the food department.
That's right. Today, we are going to take a look at MSC's specialty dining, and we're going to find out whether it's worth it or not. So let's get started.
First off, we need to talk about what is specialty dining. Specialty dining is a series of experiences that the cruise line offers to give you a different experience than what you would find in the main dining room. Usually, you can purchase these options in a package or a la carte if you're only interested in one particular experience. Now, the experiences do vary based upon the ship, so check the link below to see what options are available on your next MSC cruise. We recently sailed on both the MSC Seashore and the MSC Seascape, and they offer pretty comparable specialty dining options. They have a Mexican restaurant called Hola, a teppanyaki restaurant, an ocean key restaurant which serves seafood, a sushi conveyor belt option, and the Butchers Cut, which is meant to be the Great American Steakhouse.
Now, when you get on the ship, if you're interested in the specialty dining, make sure you get a reservation right away because they do fill up fast. Whether you use the app or whether you go and do it in person, that's your option, but make sure you do it right away because they do fill up. And also, they have lunch and dinner options, so keep that in mind. Now, you can purchase this through a package, or you could just go to the restaurants and order a la carte, your option.
Now, if you order a package, you need to be aware that each package offers you the following options. You will get a specific menu that allows you to get an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. If you go in a la carte, you will have a full menu of options that you can choose from. When you buy a package through MSC, or the many people who are walking around the ship the first few days of your tour, you need to think of those packages kind of like gift cards. You could go to the specialty restaurants. Those gift cards give you access to a certain menu. And then if you would like to add additional items off the menu or order from different parts of the menu, you can get those items at an additional cost. Sometimes that cost is the menu price. Sometimes you get that cost at a discount.
First up is the Butchers Cut Steakhouse. Now, this steakhouse is available on most MSC ships. In addition to that, we'll show you a brief clip here of the menu and all that it has on it. We'll also leave links down below in case you wanted to download this menu and take a little bit closer look at it on your own.
So at the Butcher's Cut, we each were able to have an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. I ordered baked goat cheese for the appetizer. Chris had a chopped salad.
Just regular salad.
Yeah, that's him. We both ordered an 8-ounce filet mignon, which came with a baked potato, a basket of bread, and a variety of really interesting sauces to spice up your steak option. And then we both, for dessert, had lava cake. It was really good.
It was. That was good. That was
really good. In terms of the Butcher's Cut, we thought the overall experience was really nice. It was a quiet dining experience. It was perfect for if you're having a quiet conversation, maybe celebrating a birthday or an anniversary or something like that. The service was amazing. In fact, we thought of all the specialty dining experiences, every single one of them, the service was absolutely outstanding.
They were very attentive, and we really appreciated how they were always really quick to refill our drinks and get us whatever we needed.
Absolutely. Now, the only thing is, the night before in the main dining room, we had filet mignon. So we had a pretty direct experience at comparing the level and the quality of the steak.
Definitely. For myself, the way I kind of took it is the steak at the main dining room was a little colder when we got it because they had to bring it out along with like 50 others. And it was tender, but it didn't have as much flavor as what I got in the Butcher's Cut. The one at the Butcher's Cut restaurant had a lot of flavor, like they put it over an open charcoal grill type flavor to it. I thought it was maybe just a tad tougher than what I had in the main dining room, but it was also hot. So that was also an added bonus compared to what we had in the main dining room.
I thought the appetizers were amazing. The goat cheese that I had was not something that was available in the main dining room.
No.
And the lava cakes were something that were offered one of the nights in the main dining room, and they were pretty comparable. I guess there's only so many ways to do lava cake.
Yeah.
Overall, we thought that the food was very good. It was an excellent meal. Our only concern and question was it worth the extra expense compared to what you could get in the main dining room? And I'm not really sure I was personally convinced to that, but that's just me.
Yeah, it's personal preference. I mean, it was a much more intimate and quiet experience. So if you were going to have a conversation and those kind of things, that part is nice. Food was a tad bit better, like we just said. But yeah, you got to weigh those pros and cons out. Now, if you're finding this information helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell below to be notified of all of our new information that we put out every week on port tours, dining options, food, and cruising in general. It really helps our channel grow, and we do appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Now we're going to move on to the Kaito Teppanyaki restaurant, which is kind of like a Benihana's if you had to compare it to anything that you would get just going out to dinner. This restaurant is available on most, once again, MSC ships, but you'll have to check and see if it's available on the one that you're sailing on.
Basically, this is both dinner and a show, because not only do they cook the food right in front of you, but the different staff put on a fantastic show, and they get everybody in. Everybody's clapping, everybody's singing along. It's a fantastic time. Plus, the staff there, again, was absolutely amazing, keeping the drinks filled, taking care of all of our needs. It was really an outstanding experience.
It really was. And on top of that, I think the service was almost even a little bit better than it was at Butcher's Cut. They were really, I mean, they just came back all the time asking, do you want something else? Do you want something else? Do you want a refill? I mean, it was almost to the point of being a little bit overly aggressive, trying to take care of us, but it was that good as far as the service goes.
Now, when you come to the teppanyaki restaurant, you will have a few options available for you. Most of the options are included in the dining package. There is one that isn't, and it's a steak and lobster option, of which there is a small upcharge on that particular option. Otherwise, everything else is included. You had a sushi appetizer, you had your regular dinner, which included rice. I had steak and shrimp, so did Chris. It came with a salad, and then there was a dessert as well.
Yep.
The teppanyaki restaurant also offers its own cocktail menu, and I had a Japanese wine, which was really, really good. So there's a lot of really cool things out there. We'll attach the menu here down below so you can get an idea of what the various options are available to you.
And then the other part is, along with the dinner and the show, there was a guy that had a birthday, I believe it was. And so they brought some and did some special things for him. But the one thing that I also thought was kind of fun was the cook took little pieces of shrimp and he tried throwing them in everybody's mouth. And I can't remember. I think I got one.
I think you did. You got one.
Yeah. It was fun, but he went around to everybody and tried doing that to everybody that would go along with it. And it was fun to watch. Once again, dinner and a show, but he got the crowd very engaged and everything into what he was cooking and so on. But yeah, it was kind of fun.
So if you like that kind of teppanyaki experience, you don't mind sitting with other people, you like the singing and the dancing involved, the teppanyaki experience is definitely worth your time and your money.
Yep, definitely. All right, next up is Hola Tacos and Cantina.
Hola.
Now, we ate there for lunch when we tried it out, and it is available on most of your newer, larger ships, so keep that in mind. But we thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, now Hola is a little bit different from some of the other specialty restaurants. In the fact that they have an all-you-can-eat option, which is about $20. That is why, actually, I don't think you should use your package credit gift cards
Oh,
on this particular option because actually the all you can eat price is less than what you're going to pay in the package. But regardless, if you go in there, you can either eat the all you can eat or you can do a la carte. We actually ordered an a la carte meal because it was for lunch.
yeah. I ordered a chicken quesadilla, and they also bring out chips and salsa as an appetizer before your meal comes. And frankly, I filled up on quite a bit of those chips and salsa to the point where I probably didn't even need to eat, but because it was really good.
And then I had a chicken enchilada, and it really was outstanding for Mexican restaurant if you're into that kind of food. In terms of packages, MSC gives you a variety of options that you can choose from to mold your dining experience. They offer packages that go from 2, 3, 4, and even up to 5 different specialty dining experiences, obviously depending what ship you're on and what options are available. We chose the 2 experience option when we were on the MSC Seashore, and that's how we had the Butchers Cut and the Teppanyaki. We had the Hola on a different ship. That was the MSC Seascape a couple weeks later.
Yeah.
We thought that the dining experience, it was really good. Again, the service was absolutely outstanding, and we really enjoyed the food options that were available to us. In terms of full disclosure, we didn't have the sushi option, nor did we try the Ocean Key seafood restaurant. The main reason we're not really sushi people, so we can't really speak to either of those particular options.
We may try Ocean Key next time.
We may try Ocean Key next time.
But we wanted to start out with a small package to see if the value was there. So
And, we thought the food options were really good. I'm not really sure if the value is there. If you're really interested in one of these intimate dining experiences, then absolutely go for it, especially if you're celebrating a birthday or an anniversary or something like that. But compared to the main dining room, the food itself is rather comparable, I thought.
yeah, yeah. I mean, well, I would say the Butcher's Cut is very comparable, maybe one step up. Flavor was a little bit better. Teppanyaki, though, I would say was really good. I don't think you're going to get anything similar to that in the main dining room. But
No.
so that is a really good option. All right. So our question is, have any of you guys ever tried any of these specialty restaurants on MSC? And if so, what were your thoughts? Was it worth it? Was the quality there? And so on. Leave a comment below.
We really want to hear what you think.
All right, so I hope that was helpful information to help you decide whether you wanted to book any specialty dining restaurants on an MSC cruise going forward.
If you're looking for more information on what the food is like in the main dining room, check out this video that we have linked here. It's a full review of the main dining room experience for MSC, and we think it might be very helpful to help you understand what food there is available.
That's right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.